Okay. Well, let's advance. That's a really big blow to our team. But we'll be okay. We'll deal with it. Oh, we also need to change the slot corner thing. We want Perkins in there. Okay, let's look at the weekly awards. So we had Jared Goff and TJ Day. Both of them got player of the week, offensive and defensive. Nice. I kind of don't really want to look into position groups so much as round. Because really, we don't need any kind of position groups, to be honest. What we need is a backup quarterback. You know, a viable one. DK Metcalf is their third best player. Oof. That's sad. That is sad.
It's girly power. It's a coach. You're set for Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Todd Gurley, fresh off a standout performance a week ago, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. And a few short moments ago, running back Todd Gurley trying to fire up the Ram faithful here in Southern California as his guys get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear and the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice, because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, but reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7, but still.
That's the exact same thing they said last game.
I'll tell you what, if he thought he should have had 6 or 7, that's a guy's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy.
Oh, he's gone.
Wave goodbye. 30, the 20.
He's gone. Too bad it won't count because of holding.
But a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to
First play of the game.
Don't put the points on the board just yet.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
So following
First play of the game called back.
Here with a 1st and 20.
Here we go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Nowhere to escape.
Man, I had him
and
too.
He goes down.
What a change. What like a difference. We go from a touchdown to being on the 6-yard line the other way.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now
Wow.
after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Now a man open down the middle of the field and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Well, now we're screwed.
Run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me...
Man, that penalty was a killer. But whatever.
Fight, 57 the mic. All day, just like that. Just like... Watch out.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
Got him.
In the end zone.
Let's go.
Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. Well,
That's how you respond. That's how you respond to adversity.
Has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Okay, we tried to reach the ball. All right, let's go out there and score again.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Goff. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's
You're
going
going
to
to run
happen.
away from
No
Bobby
doubt
Wagner,
about it.
for
If there's
sure.
no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Here's Gurley now out of the gun.
Dang, these guys are tackling
Not
well.
much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
You guys are flying around.
At our starting defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Goff. He's got his man. That's Hardman. 21 yards there on 3rd down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
He's a very good deep route
runner. I've observed over the years in the NFL, the better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trip.
He's in.
Take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
There we go. That's how you start the game.
Touchdown of the season, and the Rams add on to their lead.
When we drop defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
All right, the old 9-0 score. I'll take it.
315. 52. I'm coming.
They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 30 on 2nd down.
Get him.
Wilson. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And this is
he dropped it.
Incomplete.
Who's that big boy? Looks like a fullback
so
or
the defense
something.
Able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart.
Why did he jump?
Do on 3rd down?
Why did he try to make a jumping catch? Yep, this is going to be another blowout.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. 18 carries, 104 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way.
So I see that safety coming down, so I'm going to put a slant right there.
They're meeting separately because they want
Then I'll
that
put
rushing
Gurley out
as
on a
much
wheel.
as he does. They want to make sure they get in there.
To get Wagner out the
There's a
way.
throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end.
Just
And
like
they'll
that.
get him
Easy
down
money.
as he's inside
Easy
the
money.
40.
The worst thing you can do as a
Good for
defense is split the
first down
safety.
pickup of 18 yards.
It just leaves wide open holes.
There are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate. I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
We got man again? I'm just going to run right up the middle.
Decent game.
They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson.
Yeah, get off me, boy. Let's go. It's going to be another route. These teams just have no chance to beat us.
On the year, and the Rams add on to their lead.
In as many coaches' meetings
Get
as
off
we
me.
sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
That's awesome. All right, Russ. Time for y'all to do something.
280. 57. I got you, punk. Cut.
They'll run on first down.
Oh my God, what a horrible play call.
Blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
All day, baby, all day. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
They go play action with Wilson.
Oh, right in the hole.
By Metcalf.
Nice throw.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Running for the first time with a
Oh,
fullback,
man.
C.J. Ham. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of
Guy's
everything.
big.
He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Man, he got back.
Got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
How did he get behind you guys?
DK Metcalf. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. That's one of those touchdown tosses where if it's an inch to the right or left, it's not a touchdown. He had to put it right on the money.
Yeah, and how did he do?
Okay. Okay, Russ, you responded. You responded.
Cut. White 20. Mike's by 4. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On first down, it's Gurley. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff, throw complete right side to Cooks. 11 yards there, first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and
Blitzing
4.
again. These guys don't learn.
101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And he got off the end there.
I'll take my chances.
Quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train.
Oh, never mind.
Just zoom.
This guy flew right downhill and tackled me for no gain.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a
I'm gonna go
4th
for
down.
Who cares, right?
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go for it.
Intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us
We got
the
it.
weekend in the NFL. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Where they were on the field, kind of no man's land. Do you like the call?
I love the call. Almost had to go for it there, right? Because of what you just described. Too far for the field goal. Too short for the punt.
Run the
You might
clock
put
all
your
the way
hands on
down.
it,
They're
just give
blitzing
them
their
good
safety
position
again.
Anyway. Let's go for it. Plus, they were moving the ball. They had confidence that they could pick up this last bit of real estate.
On 1st down, it's gone. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Goff now, 9 of 11.
Again, they're
passing
blitzing
in
their
this
safety,
first
man.
half.
These guys just don't give up. I'm just gonna run a streak to Cooks.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And it's
Too easy.
for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks.
Why would you blitz your safety in the red zone? That makes no sense.
Brandon Cooks with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
Especially don't blitz your safety multiple times in the same drive, especially if I beat it the first time. This shows a lack of intelligence by this defense.
I don't think you got it, son. Slam, slam, slam.
A give to the fullback on the dive. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and 12, Wilson, and he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Left side complete to Lockett. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. And let's check on the call.
Offense.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Completes it to the fullback.
Oh, you went backwards and out of bounds.
Wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That is the worst case scenario right there.
Pass completion there to go the wrong way, lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Now
Threw it to a lineman.
For a timeout, their second.
So
As
dumb.
they'll stop the
Idiotic
clock
play
with
calling.
26 seconds to go until halftime. Third and long. It's Wilson. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their
Now, if I can
third
block
and
this
final
punt, I might be able to
timeout
score before the
as
half's
clock
over.
will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Nope.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So Jared Goff, he is the focus of our player spotlight. He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but Let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great, if that's where you're going.
Yeah, protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burt, the rest of the crew, what they put together with these images and pictures, if you're an offensive lineman, that's what you're taking with you to contract time.
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues. They go play action here on first down. Now he's flushed out.
Go upfield. Go upfield.
And we're down to 8 seconds now.
I wanted Hardman to go upfield quicker. I have no timeouts left.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but
I got him, but
work it across midfield. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game.